Today on EnglishWin, I will tell you about something so important to your English speaking pronunciation skills, and that skill is stress. Syllable stresses. So the rules I show you here will work most of the time, but there are some exceptions. I may put those exceptions, those irregular words, in a different video, maybe in the future. But until then, let's go over the rules that cover most words you will see, especially with American English pronunciation. First off, one-syllable words. Words like this: bat, arm, cheese, check, sky. Those are pretty easy. You just say the word. There's no syllable stress because each word is just one syllable. Now we're going to go to something a little more complicated. Two-syllable words. Are you ready? Let's go. Two-syllable words are a little harder. They're words like elect, baseball, office, visit, drama, dirty. So two-syllable words can be put into three different categories. You have nouns, which are basically names and titles for things. You have verbs, which are actions, things that are done. And then you have adjectives, which are words that describe a noun. Let's explain how you use the syllable stress for each of these kinds of two-syllable words. Now for the noun, it's going to be first syllable that gets the stress, like Thomas instead of Tomás. Tomás is Spanish, but this is English, so Thomas, that's a name. Let's go for an object here. Table, okay? That's a two-syllable word, table. Table. That first syllable, you hear how it gets the stress? Table. Very good. So those are nouns. Now for verbs. So nouns get the first syllable. I could show you this with some examples. Words like baseball, office, visit, whiteboard. Next we have verbs. Now, two-syllable word verbs will rely on the second or last syllable for their stress. Words like elect, agree, prepare, compose. Can you see it? I think you can, so let's move on. Adjectives. Adjectives are like nouns in that the first syllable gets the stress. You'll see this with words like dirty, common, special, priceless. So now we're going to go into something a little bit more complicated. These are going to be 4+ syllable words. You're going to see endings that are very specific to these 4-syllable words. I'll show you. On the board, you should see endings like cy, ty, phy, or gy. Those are pronounced c, t, phi, and g. Now, with these, the third from the last syllable gets the stress. Let me show you what I mean. Democracy. You see, that's a 4-syllable word. Democracy. And it's the third from the last. So we have democracy. That means this one right here, ma, gets the syllable stress. Democracy. Okay? Here's some more examples. Photography. Philosophy. Cardiology. Now we get basically into words that have Latin or Greek roots, especially those compound words from ancient Greek. They're going to have words ending with those endings. So this should help you pronounce a lot of those larger words. And that even works with larger words, bigger than 4 syllables, like endocrinology. That's a medical term, in case you're wondering. Let's move on. Now there's some 3-syllable words that end in either al, ul, or le, ul. Pretty much the same sound. Here are some examples. Acceptable, Like the 4-syllable words, it's the third from the last syllable that gets the stress. Acceptable. Next, functional, logical. And thanks to the Logical song by Roger Hodgson from Supertramp for those words. All right, we're going to go to the next set of words here. Last, we have words that end in either tion, chun, or sion, shun. A lot of these are Latin roots. And so it's the second to last syllable that gets the stress on these particular words. Let's look at an example word, attention. You see the chun, tion at the end? That's the last syllable. We go back one more syllable, ten, attention. You see how the second to last syllable gets the stress? Very good. Let's look at some more examples. Tension, abrasion, friction, contraption. Very good. Now, these don't give you all the tools you need to pronounce every word with proper stress, but hopefully it clears up a lot for you, and it will make things a lot easier in the future for you to pronounce things when you read and when you speak. So that's it for my introductory video on syllable stress. If you like this video, please subscribe. Tell me if there's any words you have trouble pronouncing. I want to hear about them down in the comments below. Check out my pronunciation playlist and idioms playlist. And until then, keep winning, English winners. I'll see you later.